Okay, hello everyone. Give me just a second. Let's make sure we're in the right place. All right. Give me 1 minute. All right, let me share this to Shannon's group. Share to a group. September 2nd. Oops, not there. Hold on. Okay. Well, hello everybody. I know we're still working through a couple little glitches here. Give me 1 second. And then these girls should see me. Okay. Shannon, do you see me over here? I'm going to wait till I see you. All right. Well, welcome everybody. I know we're still waiting for a couple more to hop on with us. So I'm going to give them a second. And then we're going to see. I see Heidi. There's good. Heidi, you're there. That's great. And then we're going to get started. So welcome everyone. If I haven't gotten to meet you yet, I'm Jennifer Keller, and I'm the lucky one that gets to help Shannon launch her Park Lane business tonight. This is going to be so much fun. So I know a couple of you are still finding the group, so I'm just going to make a little small talk for a second until you get here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you what I'm wearing, and then by the time I'm done with that, you will all be here. So this necklace that I have on, this is called Trudy. This is such a good foundation piece, starter set. You get two pieces, the link chain and the matte silver. And then I'm wearing the matching Margot earrings. These are great everyday earrings with just the right amount of sparkle with micro crystals down the middle. Both of these come in gold if you're more of a gold person. And then my arm party tonight, I went a little low key. I've got two of our embraceable bracelets. And then in the middle is our Wilder. So if one of you could message Shannon and tell her to refresh her screen, I'm sure she will see me. And I think that's probably what she needs to do. So that's what I have on. And then our Sawyer ring. And this is a set of 3. I always size up with rings that come as a set because I want to be able to wear them on multiple fingers. So you get some pearls, you get some bling, some polished silver. So that is what I'm wearing. And I will tell you, jewelry just takes your basic white, I'm wearing a black shirt, your basic black shirt and just kind of gives it a little personality. So Shannon, are you with me yet? Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Kimberly. So let me know in the comments, are you new to Park Lane? Are you already a fan of Park Lane? Let me know. I'm going to just tell her to refresh her screen. And then we should be good to go. And then we'll get started. So whether you're new to Park Lane or you're already a fan, the best thing to know about us is our sale. So the way our customer sale works is when you purchase 2 items at full price, you can get 4 items at half price. And the 2 at full price are always the least expensive, which I know that doesn't work like that out in the real world. But in Park Lane, that's how we do it all the time. So what I'd love for you to do is grab a piece of paper and a pen. Heidi, do me a favor, message Shannon, find out why she can't get in. I'm not sure where she's looking, but she should be able to see us. So I don't know why she's not in here. Let me see if I can just send her a quick little link, and then we will keep going here. Let me find her group. Okay. It should work. Okay, Shannon, I'm going to assume you're going to jump in any second. Okay, so grab a piece of paper and a pen because all I want you to do is write down what you love. And don't even worry about the prices because you're probably not going to pay full price for most things anyways. And I always have new things. And, and I see some of you watching that have watched me before. And it's always good to have a list, right? Like that's what we tell our kids at Christmas. We want so many things. Oh, there's Shannon. Yay. Hi. So when they want so many things, you just say, put on your list. And then, sometimes you're able to shop off your list. So now that Shannon is here, let me talk a little bit about her because tonight is her launch party into the Park Lane business. And I love to do launch parties. I love helping new stylists get started. And if you're watching and you are a friend of Shannon's, let me just tell you 3 things that you could do to help her get her business going. Nothing is mandatory, but these are 3 things that would help her out. The first thing is just being here watching with us. So make sure you comment, let her know that you're watching live. If you're catching us on the replay, put replay so she knows who was here. The second thing is I would love for you to consider having a jewelry party for her. She is going to want to start networking with as many people as soon as she can. And the bottom line is you know people that she doesn't know. So getting some friends together, whether you do it in person, whether you do it on Facebook is a great way to just help her ramp up her training that much faster. And of course, you get tons of free jewelry for doing it. The third way is to just let her tell you a little bit about how this business works. Now, I have known Shannon, I don't even know, I'm going to guess at least 10 years, right? And the fact that she lives local to me is just a bonus perk. But now we get to do this business together. And I can't even tell you how much fun that is going to be. So if you have ever wanted to do something like this, or you think, what is Shannon doing? Let her tell you a little bit about how our business works, because, maybe it's something you guys could do together. I always train everybody, so I'll train you both at the same time. And then all of a sudden your lunches become tax deductible. Those girls' trips you go on, those are business meetings. You get to write those off. So just letting her share would help her too. So with that, we are going to get started. Everybody got their wish list? Not their wish list, their piece of paper ready? Give me some thumbs up, some hearts if you are ready to go. So with our sale, I mentioned the first 2 things, the inexpensive things, are your full price items, right? So you want to look for something like, 40 and under, like my earrings. These are called Margot. They're $40. They come in gold and silver. This is a good sale unlocker. Another one I wear all the time is our Whisper. These are fun little whimsical earrings. They come in gold and silver. They're only $28. So if you like them, write them down. Whisper. Another one I love to talk about is our Lana. And Lana, they're always coming out with new colors. These are some of our new ones in the leopard. So the white leopard and the pink leopard. And there's matching necklaces. So what a lot of people do is they grab the earrings for $30, the matching necklace for $34. Now they're ready to shop half price. So that's an idea with our Lana. And then the last one I want to highlight is our Moana. And these are inspired by Kendra Scott. They come in gold, silver, and rose gold, kind of have that filigree look, and they're only $28. So we have tons of things in that price range. At the end, if you're like, I just need one more inexpensive thing so I can get this, and this half price, let us know. We are more than happy to help you save money. Okay, let me show you some things that you might want to do for half price. So I asked Shannon's friends, what do you like, gold, silver? And there was definitely a combination of both, but I did have a lot of silver fans. So let me know in the comments if you're watching, do you like gold more? Do you wear more silver? Are you a 2-timer? It's all good here. Do you like hematite? I'm going to show you everything. So these are 2 of my best sellers. So this one right here is definitely in my top 3 of pieces I sell. This is called electric. And with electric, you get 2 chains. You've got the little paper clip chain, and then right above it is that teardrop crystal. And what I love about these is you can wear them together like this, or you can separate them. So many, many times I will just wear this paper clip chain and layer it with other things, because once you start building your jewelry wardrobe, you can start mixing and matching your pieces, and they don't all have to come from the same place. You're allowed to mix them. Okay, then we have, I was trying to be creative here, and now I think I made a tangle mess. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right there. Let me see if I can undo this. So we have, oh man, I really made a mess of this. Hold on. I wanted to show you this one. Okay, we might have to come back to this. I'm just going to hold this up because you guys will understand. So this one is called Hendrix, and I was going to layer it with the electric, but I've just made a big old tangled mess. But look how gorgeous that is with the pave set hematite crystals in there, if you like that dark gunmetal color. And if you are a matchy, here are some matching earrings that go with that. And, if you layer them carefully, not like I did, you could put that with that necklace I just showed you. This is a mess now, so I'm just going to put this on the chair. Okay. And then for bracelets, these are our Denali. And I know some of you have these. These are stretchy. It's a set of 5. They either come in gold and silver or hematite. Gold and silver or hematite and silver. Stretchy, comfortable. Again, a set of 5, so it's a party in a box, right? You don't even have to think about it. Throw them on. You're good to go. Okay, moving on to one of my most popular necklaces, and that is our Declan. And Declan, you get 2 pieces. So you get the short one and the long one, and it's that shimmery gold. They kind of look like little medallions, and it is a perfect necklace to layer. So, you can put it on a solid shirt like this, but I love to add a piece that has a drop to it. So this one is our princess. This has actually been one of my best-selling pieces from our new line. It's kind of like a little dog tag with a heart cut out in the middle with, again, those pave set crystals. So that's really pretty with this. Do we love that with the Declan? Another one, and this is what I should have done with the silver so I did not have the tangled mess. Another one is our Colin. And Colin is a bar of baguette crystals. And it's just a little something. Sometimes we want our jewelry to be a little more dramatic. Sometimes we want it a little more subtle. So there's the Colin, which has the bar. That's really pretty with this one too. Another one you could do is our veil. And veil, since I know my audience, I have a fun story about veil for you. But look how pretty this is. It's 4 carats of CZs. And all of Park Lane's necklaces come with a 3-inch extender. So that allows you to kind of layer them and put them wherever you want. So do we love veil? My good friend Heidi, who's watching right now, she ordered the veil from me to wear to her son's wedding on Saturday. And I told her, I said, if you decide not to wear it, it will not hurt my feelings. So when I got to the wedding on Saturday, I was wearing the veil because it went with my dress perfectly. And I ran into Heidi first thing, and she's wearing a different necklace. I said, oh, that's fine. You didn't have to wear it. She said, oh, bad choice. I should have stuck with that one. This one's so light. It's not showing up in the pictures. And I said, I am here for you. So I switched. I gave her the Park Lane veil necklace to wear, which looked fabulous. And then I wore her Amazon necklace. So just so you know, if you get in a pinch and I'm with you, I will always trade jewelry. So with that, you could also do our buttercream. And this is a white enamel heart. I think that's so pretty. I always love a pop of white. So anytime I can put white with gold, I think that is gorgeous. And sometimes I'll put with that our Denver bracelets. So this comes either white and gold or black and gold. These are also inspired by Kendra Scott. With this, I would do the white. And again, party in a box. Get 4 of them together. Although I do like my bracelets in odd numbers. So you might want to add something to that. And then you could also do our Giselle. And Giselle, let me know, just love her or not your thing. Let me know in the comments because people are very opinionated about this one. I love it. It's a hinge bangle and it's so comfortable. I'm going to convert all of you who don't like it. And you put it on, it's designer inspired, Coco Chanel. It's a statement on its own. So you don't even have to layer it with anything else. The heart is buttercream, Heidi, buttercream. And you're welcome. All right, another one that I love talking about is your basic graphic t-shirt, because I don't want you thinking just because it's a t-shirt, you should not accessorize it. Yes, you should. And I think jewelry, even if you're just going to Target, Costco, women tell me all the time, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just picking up the kids. Jewelry lets other people know that you took 2 seconds for yourself. We should do that. So even if you're wearing a graphic t-shirt like this, add a fun necklace. Like this necklace is called Eternal. And it's just a big oversized key. It's a perfect one to throw on over a t-shirt. Now this t-shirt is not an accident. It says Amsterdam because that is the next location Park Lane is taking us. And now Shannon can earn trips and we can travel together and it will be a write-off. Do you see where we're going with this? This is good business to do with your friends. Super fun. But throw a necklace on just like this. Keep your jewelry simple. For all the pretty bracelets we have in our line, this is one of my favorites. I'm wearing 2 of the silver. This is our embraceable. This one I think is only 40 as well, so that's a good cart unlocker. And I like to take two of them and then put something in the middle that I'm trying to highlight. So this is our papillon, which is French for butterfly, and it's got the little pink and blue floating butterflies, just something easy to go with that t-shirt. Now for earrings, if you wanted to stick to something casual, you could do, let's see, the Moana I already showed you. What about the Whimsy? Where are you, Whimsy? Oh no, how about these? These are called lacy, just cute little bows, something simple. Or you could do, thank you, Sydney. Sydney, I knew you'd like Giselle. Sydney, did you get those big purple earrings, the butterfly earrings? I want to see a picture of you in those big purple earrings that come to your mom. Okay, another great casual earring is our Hazy. Hazy are little baby hoops. My nurse friends love these. They come in gold and silver, something simple to go with your t-shirt. So that would be great. And then another one, let's see. Let's go back to silver for a minute. So the one on the top is the Lana and leopard. That matches the earrings. So for example, you could grab the necklace for 34, grab the earrings for 30. Now you can do half price shopping. This one is called Mystique. This is definitely a statement piece. It's kind of that just intricate, oversized links, kind of in a different shape. So if you're going to go with big earring, a statement necklace, go a little bit lighter with your earrings. So maybe you do our Whimsy. Nope, that's not Whimsy. Whimsy are little studs. They come in gold and silver. When I was traveling this summer, these were my go-tos because they were easy. They matched everything, tiny bit of sparkle. That would balance the necklace. You could also do our Dallas. These are good as well because they're medium-sized hoops and they're chunkier. So if your hair is longer, they're going to stand out, and they're hollow, which means they're not heavy, which I like. So that would be great. And then especially if you're sticking with the black and white like I have, these are called marble, and these are just smaller hoops, and they have the black enamel and the white enamel. Super cute with this. And then for bracelets, I'm missing one. So you could do, this is our new Logan, and Logan is stretchy. It's got the crystals in there. Our Rika is a great just everyday bracelet to stack with anything. And then you know what you could do is you could just add, let me just add this. Add maybe another Logan. Because like I said, you want your arm parties in odd numbers, 3, 5, 7, but generally odd numbers for your arm party. Okay, two more, and we're going to wrap this up. Let's go to some gold, and then I'll finish with silver. How about that? So this one, the one at the top is called Foxy. Foxy also comes in silver if you are that silver girl, but it's this little quatrefoil, a little bit more sparkly than our Lana necklace. It does have matching earrings if you are the matchy-matchy. And then below it, this one is called Serenade. And Serenade is like 3 antique charms, and you can see it's got the gold and the hematite in there. And then for your arm party, here is Rika. Rika is a good one. It's kind of like the embraceable I have on just to throw on maybe with the Denver bracelets. You could add our Chateau, which has the quatrefoil and the mother of pearl. Our bauble has the hematite in there to bring in that gunmetal color. And then our impression, we're kind of known for these. They are 40 handset CZs, and they come in about 16 different colors. So that's going to add all kinds of fun sparkle to this. And then some gold earrings that I have not shown yet that I love. If I want to be a little bit dressy, but not too dressy, I like these. These are Queenie. They have that iconic quatrefoil in the front with the crystals. If I want to be casual, I might do our, let's see what we got here. I do like the Whimsy when I'm, oops, those aren't Whimsy. Here's Whimsy. Whimsy in gold when I'm trying to be casual. A little bit more sparkly might be our Brielle. These have a wishbone shape with the crystal. These are the ones I wore to the wedding with my Amazon necklace. I love these. These are called Glam, and I've been dying for an occasion to wear them. So thank you, Hunter Thompson, for getting married so I could wear these. And I wore my hair up because they're so long, right? Like if your hair's down, you won't see them. But they are beautiful, Glam. And then some good everyday ones is our Chantel. And these have They're kind of a little bit bigger, but they're lightweight. When Shannon came over, she had an appointment, and so I just dressed her. I put these earrings on her. I put a necklace on her. She wore our hazy. She looks so cute. So there's our hazy necklace. That was good with this. She added the Denver bracelets. Just think, Shannon, you're going to do this all the time now. She's going to have so much jewelry, and you guys are going to love everything she has on. All right, and my last one, we'll end with silver, is I got 3 going on. So the one at the top is called Impression, and this is actually a sale unlocker too. This one's only 34. It comes in about 10 different colors. The silver one's our newest. Below that is our Raylin. This is an oversized heart with that toggle in the front. And then look how pretty that Everlasting is. This is one of our longer chains, so you can use it to layer or frame something else. And then I'm kind of seeing a resurgence in the popularity of these. These are called Glow. I think they're 42. They come in all the metals, and they just have a little bit of crystal in the front. So pretty to kind of balance this layered look. And then for bracelets, we have the Royal, which has crystals on the front with a little bit of hematite. Our Jewel, this is one of my best sellers. It's inspired by the Cartier Love Bangle. It comes in all the colors. And then here's that same Impression bracelet in silver. So if you want some sparkle and you want some compliments, that is a good way to get it. Okay, anything I did not show you that you would like to see or see again? Grab a quick sip of water. Yeah, I would love Everlasting in gold too. Yeah, so it's glam earrings. See, when I talk about making a statement, see, this was perfect because the earrings were the statement, and then the simple, could barely see Amazon necklace balanced it. So that was good. All right. Well, as we wrap this up, a couple last things. First, if you were like most of our guests, you've probably seen a lot of jewelry that you'd like, and the best way to get it is free. Our average hostess is getting $400 in free jewelry, plus half price items, plus bonuses on top of that. So if you think you want to get some girls together, again, either in person if you're local or on Facebook if you're not, that is the best thing you could do to help Shannon get her business going. So let her know if you're open to that, or send her a message, or if you already know you're going to do it, type party in the comments because she'd love to see that. And then the last thing is I always like to share just a little bit about Park Lane because, again, this business is so fun to do with a friend. So I want to invite you, first of all, we do what we call a free necklace night. Every Sunday night on Facebook Live, I meet with another leader and we just chat about Park Lane for about 20 minutes. And just for watching, you get in a drawing to win a free necklace. So if you're up for doing that, type in FNN for free necklace night, or let Shannon know and she will invite you. But before we end this, I just want to tell you the 3 biggest questions I get about Park Lane. And then if you want more information, you can come on Sunday. But the biggest question I always get is, how much time does this take? Because we're busy, right? Like, type a B in the comments if you're busy. I know you're busy. And I'm going to say probably not as much time as you think, because, like, for example, I've been chatting with you ladies for 23 minutes. I will be done in the next 3. So if you have 25 to 30 minutes to do a Facebook Live just like this, you can do this. You can work it around your full-time job, part-time job, little kids, big kids, traveling, taking care of your parents, all the things, because you get to decide when and where and how much you want to work. Second question I get is, well, how much money can you make? And as a stylist, you start by making a 30% commission on all your sales. That's higher than the industry average. And from 30%, if you decide you want to build a team, it's optional. But if you want to, you can go from 30% all the way to 50%, and you never go backwards. Another thing I want to mention is they have this unique program called Direct to Point, where if you have leadership experience in direct sales, Park Lane recognizes that, respects that, and many times will bring you in at a higher starting commission rate. So if you fall into that category, let Shannon know. I don't know what that would look like for you, but it is definitely worth looking into. And then the third question is, well, how much does it cost? And you can become a stylist with Park Lane right now for $129, and you get $600 in jewelry that you get to pick out. It is a great way to try it, see if you like it, dip your toes in. Maybe you just do it for the holiday season and then, reevaluate. I always hope you stay with us forever, but if not, you can go back to being a hostess, being a customer, and that's all good too. So if that has piqued any of your interest, please let Shannon know and she'll get you the info for Sunday night. And then the last thing I would love for you to do is take your wish list, circle or star your top 6 or 7 pieces, and send that over to Shannon. She is going to do all the magic math for you. She will figure out what should be full price, half price, if you've unlocked any bonuses, and then she'll send it back. And of course, you can make changes. But that is the best way to see how our sale works. Plus, it helps her practice all these cart sharing things that she's going to need to do for all her parties coming up. So send that over. And then when we have 5 orders by tonight, I always give away, let me grab them. I forgot to grab them. I always give away our wee earrings. So these, I know a couple of you might already have them, but they make such a great gift. And they are a set of 3 in gold, silver, and hematite. And that is kind of my early bird by the night of the live party giveaway when she gets 5. So it starts by sending her your wish list. So make sure you do that first. And I would do that right now before you make dinner, before you get busy and you forget what you like. And then she'll send it back. So with that, thank you all for watching. Shannon, I am so excited to do this with you. I think you are off to a great start. If you happen to catch the replay, please type in replay so she knows. Send her your wish list and let us know if you have any questions. Other than that, have a great night. Thanks, everyone. Bye.